Okay, I'm not even sure if the stream started yet, but we are checking, we're looking into it. Yes, the stream has started. Just a second. And we are going live. I believe we are. I believe we are. Okay, so we are good to go. Okay, just a moment. And we are good to go. I believe we are. So, as I mentioned in my original description, we're gonna play the Object 752 a little bit and see how we do. So we'll turn on the boosters, the clan booster. It's available to us. Why not? We'll run the tier 9 premium tank. See if we can make a little bit of credits while doing so. 1 second, and just give me another second, and I think we're good to go. So give me a moment. Just a moment. Okay, let's get going. Let's get going. Just a moment. Okay, let's dance, guys. We are about to start this gameplay, so buckle up and let's go on this ride together. And our first game is underway. Let's go. I expect to run a roughly a couple of hour session. So welcome aboard. And if you didn't catch this video live, no problem. You can watch it, I guess, whenever you have a few minutes. Now, when we see this, we have 20 seconds left before the game starts. What do we have? We have four tier 10s on the other side. We have five tier 9s, and then we have six tier 8s. So we're in the middle of the pack here. Now, they're heavy tanks. They have Super Conk. They have the Tiger Mouse. We're going to go play down the 2-3 line in this case, and we're going to take a little risk getting there. Now, sometimes I get punished for uh, making this move, but it's okay. We're going to take a chance. Just give me a second. Okay. Hopefully, just lowered my volume a little bit so you can hear me when I speak later on if you're watching this YouTube video. And let's keep moving. We're not lit yet. Yep, we're lit now. It's okay. Our neighbor here is taking some damage. He decided to follow me, and that didn't pay off so well. Artillery is giving us shots. Good thing they missed. We're gonna try to block. We're gonna try to block. Okay, that didn't happen so well. I wanted to keep our teammate alive. Okay, now we see a G or a wheel tank, and again, it's taking more damage. So this guy here just okay, and we're gonna focus on this gentleman over there. He's about to kill our teammates, so let's get in front. And we know he was there, and we're gonna start unloading our shells on him. Nope, he wanted to cover, and it's totally okay. We're totally okay with that. He will peek out again, and that was a beautiful shot. We weren't even fully zoomed in. And here, okay, we're gonna back up. This guy is aiming. We got one shell left, and we will give him a shot, and we took one as well. The trade, I guess, wasn't necessary, but nonetheless, we took half of his hit points at this point, and he is not feeling too comfortable behind that church any longer. We're gonna lift our turret. We're not gonna aim because every time we pre-aim on him, we expose our weak side, and in order to avoid doing so, or minimize it, let's just call it that way, we have to lift our gun up. Now their team is really taking a beating right now. We're doing much better than they are. We know that object is still there. We're up by 4 tanks, and we're gonna see if we can engage that super conk. Okay, I see what's going on. We have to help our buddy here, and we're gonna do that. 1, 2, we missed that, too bad. And 3, we're gonna give him another shot, and we are going to back up. Now this guy here, if he's smart, he's gonna push, but no, he's not pushing the object, which is great. We need another 10, 15 seconds, and we will unload a clip on this 257 as well. Now we're gonna he's trying to run away. He's realizing he made a bad call. The object is trying to aim for us with 5 seconds left. Now he's pretty dumb. He's not moving in, and it's fine. And there's 1, and there's 2, and there's 3. And we're at 2.8 thousand damage. We're feeling very healthy as far as hit points. Their team is definitely not. So we're totally okay with that. And we just have to finish this guy off, and it's gonna happen within the next 10 seconds. We're about, okay, he's gonna die before we even give him a shot. He's realizing that he's toasted. Yeah, we'll clean him up. Now we're gonna change our focus towards this guy, but he's taking good coverage, so no point. We're gonna back up. I think the advantage we have is significant at this point. We just have to try to deal as much damage as we can. At 3,000 damage, I mean, it's nice, it's all fine and dandy, but we're not gonna get our third mark if we just focus on 3,000 damage here. So, okay, we took a shot. We understand that artillery, okay, we're gonna fix ourselves, and he's dead, and we're moving forward to see if we can engage him. Yeah, he's taking, all I need to do is get a couple of more shots in at least in order to, well, we need 3,900, I believe, to go for the third mark. So that's definitely not enough, but it's better than nothing. So we're gonna give him an extra shot here. One more shot there, and now we're gonna try to get some spotting damage. So by engaging these guys here, that's an STB, it's a very dangerous tank, is dead. We're gonna try to get some spotting damage. Well, we're not getting any, which is unfortunate. So we're gonna be left with 3,500, which is not enough to really go for a third mark. But considering it's the first game of the battle, we will take that. So yes, we'll take that win. Just a moment. I just need to disconnect something from my PC, and I just did that. This webcam is a waste. Wasn't able to figure out how to turn it on, so why bother? It's just blocking my screen a little bit on top, and it's inconvenient. Okay, we'll apply the bonus, and that's as far as the tier 9 game. Now I need to do a little bit of missions in order to get my how do I say this, my STB 3D style, and that's what I want to get. It's called the something, the Winter Lotus, or I believe something like that. So right now we're at almost 11,000 World of Tanks rating. Good start for the session, and let's continue rolling this way. Now here we are a little bit in, well, a little bit. We're on a disadvantage because we got into a tier 10 battle. They have they have dangerous tanks. They have the Super Conk that has a very high damage per minute with a great penetration. They have the FV 405, 4005, which is a dangerous cannon, especially if it penetrates us. He can kill us with one shot. He does more damage per shot than our entire health. We have 1500. They have the STRV, which I think has one of the highest DPMs in the game with incredible penetration. They have I believe that's a E4. That's right, that's an E4. So they have a few four tier 10 tanks. They have one, two, three, four, five, six, three, five tier 9 tanks. One of them is artillery, and the rest are 8. So we're probably not in a great spot here, but hey, jeez, thanks, buddy, thanks for slowing everybody down. Only thing I could say here is that we do have an advantage over some tanks in terms of gun depression. This Japanese tank, whoever plays it in the future, you can buy this tank in the store. It's not a premium tank or anything. I'm gonna switch to gold immediately um, because we're playing tier 9s and tier 10s, and most of them are just going to expose their turrets, which is understandable. Now, I'm trying to do as much as damage as I can simply because I'm doing this for the missions. And if I don't finish top 7 from our team, I will not get any. So this is not a great spot. I think there was a better spot right here, and we're gonna play from this position here. Again, the angle is not the best. Could be some little better, but we'll play from this position on and see if we can deal some damage. Now, oof, they're trying to push our guy there. Do they? Are they? We got some spotting damage, which is great. Now these tanks know I have good aim, so they're backing up. They don't want to. They don't want to test the. They don't want to test the waters, which is totally fine. We're gonna get a little closer. We see our team is pulling up, and we're not gonna let them, fight on their own and collect all the goodies. Now, what I'm doing here is a little dangerous because we can get shot from back there, but it's okay. So far, we see that their big cannon is over there. It's okay. There you go. That's a Progetto. That's an autoloader, but it's okay. He's trying to. Okay, he's back. He shot us once. We'll try to put a shot into his side as he was traveling. That didn't materialize the way we planned. Our team is still doing incredibly well. We have a 3 tank advantage, and we're just gonna stay here for a little bit to see if that Progetto is gonna take another shot at us. And if he does, hopefully I'll be a little bit more ready to strike back. Now this Type 54 is moving in. Might not be a bad idea. Probably would be a good idea to go support him. He's engaging against a tier 10 and some other tanks. Okay, we did take a shot from the Progetto. He's really camping hard, and it's okay. We're gonna finish off this tier 10 tank, and we're gonna focus on getting out. Okay, they finished him off. So we're at 700 damage done, 300 spotting, so combined 900. We're down on our HP though, so we're definitely okay. He just shot. Move. Let me get a shot in, and we'll just shoot this guy, not to take any chances, so we can try to deliver some damage here. Hopefully this E4 fires again, which he will. Okay, he will, and now he's dead. Okay, and here at this point we can try to engage the Progetto and the. Okay, here's the big boom. Okay, he took a shot. Did he kill somebody? There you go. I don't know why he killed the guy with low HP, but it's okay. We'll work with what we have. Okay, we'll clean this guy up. Hopefully, with the 2 kills and combined 1700, we can get into the top 7. So we just bounced a shot from a turret. This tank does have a great turret, I'll be very honest with you. So the STRV somewhere here is firing at us. No, we cannot penetrate him. And well, that's it. As much as well, I think that's our spotting. It is. So we did combined 2,500, and we bounced 1,000. So it's not the best game, but with 2,500 we should be able to enter the top seven, and we should be able to collect that token. Now, when the game's over, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. So in the future, if you have these missions, I guess you want to call them that. It's a mission that's issued for like 3-4 days, and you have the chance of unlocking certain camouflages and that kind of stuff. If you play certain tanks and you do okay in them, I guess not necessarily incredible. Now, there is a mission that we have to finish top three, I believe, as well. In my case here, I've collected already 40 points, and I think I need 45 to get that 3D skin. And I'll be very happy once I get it. I no longer need to play because the few other camouflages they do offer, I think I have them, and the couple that I don't, no big loss. I'm not a big fan of. I have plenty of them. I mean, just an abundance of these. Okay, so we collected only one token, nothing great. So we're forced to keep playing this tank. Not a big fan of it, but hey. So yeah, I guess we did make. So we have 865 experience, and there's a bunch of people below us. I mean, some guys are above, but I think we even made the top five, to be quite honest. So that's perfect. And here you go. Is exactly as I was telling you. Click on the missions here, and right here you see that you have to play the new Japanese heavy tanks. Exactly what we're playing. It's a new release, and we finished top seven, so we collected 1 out of 5. And here, if we finish top three, we can collect points as well, which is what we want. Now let's go to depot. Here's how you check how many points you have. You click on this parachute here, that home front supplies. You click on that. You click on those tokens that we're trying to collect, and you see that we have 41. So we just collect that 1 point. Once I get 45, I want this winter lotus style, and that's what I'm going for. Yeah, so let's just keep rolling with this Japanese premium tanks. Now I turned on the boosters, the clan booster and the personal boosters, simply because in cases like this where I'm up against tier 9s, against tier 10s, and there's a lot of them, every shot counts, especially when you're reloading every 10, 11 seconds. So you penetrate those shots. Now this is a tier 8 battle. I no longer need to sling gold as much unless I'm really fighting the hold down position against their tanks, which I think might happen. But since this is a close core combat, I can still get their weak spots without having to fire gold. And so let's try to play that game here without using the gold ammunition. It's not as necessary. Most of the tanks are pretty much going to get penetrated. Okay, this guy is driving like a drunk, so he's blocking his teammates from trying to make the slow, and he's still blocking the entry. That I don't understand. Don't do that, guys, whenever you play. Like, here you go. Now, this guy just ran into me. Like, definitely not a lot of room to climb here. And this guy here is committed to go back there, and he shoots me because, you see, he wants to go to the red line and snipe. And I guess I was supposed to back off and let him go there first and then move to the front line. I guess so much for brains as far as that goes. Um, yeah, so what we're trying to do here, guys, we're trying to get to this ridge line here, get into a position where we can work our gun depression. Now, this tank is incredible because it's not the highest DPM tank in the game, by far not. It doesn't have the best gun. It's got a good gun when you wait an extra 3.2 seconds right there, and when the cooldown of this tank takes effect, it becomes a pretty sniping gun, yes. But in that case, your DPM goes down dramatically. So, okay, we're getting everybody spending our turret, and how come? No, they penetrate our armor, I guess. It wasn't even the turret, so. Okay, we spotted something. We're gonna back off. The scorpion back there is what we spotted. Nope, we can't hit him. We took a lot of damage for nothing, and now we have to play with what we have. Okay, so, okay, now we're bouncing. Now they're hitting the turret, which is exactly what I wanted to tell you earlier. This gun has a great turret, very bouncy. It does have a weak spot. That hatch technically can be hit and it will get penetrated. Okay, we got some spotting damage. We'll take that. Okay, we were able to penetrate that shot. That's exactly what I mean. When the gun is cooled down, you can really take those um, difficult shots. Okay, we have a tank over there trying to snipe us, which is not a great thing, but very beautiful. The size 3 definitely did a good job. We're gonna try to climb up again a little bit. Now this guy here, no, there's a guy there. Let's see if we can give him a. No, we missed that shot. But we're spotting something, so we're still at almost 900 combined right now. Now this guy here, he's definitely picking our brain a little bit. Okay, he bounced because we showed him our turret. Perfect. He just took a quick snapshot, and it wasn't very effective for him. So now we're gonna try to zoom in. Hopefully he's not gonna pull out, this guy. Yeah, he's trying. He's trying to get the angle to see if he can shoot us. Good thing he doesn't. Nope, we missed that shot as well. It's okay. He moved out in time. I can't even climb up and engage this guy because of the guy that's sniping at me, the one I'm exchanging shots with. So he's actually doing a real good job keeping me in my. Okay, we didn't penetrate that. Um, that's fine. We're still doing some spotting here. We just spotted the CDC in the back, and this is no good because it's no good. Now we're gonna just pre-aim and we'll give him a shot right there. Now he's aiming at us. He's trying to see if he can hit us. And where is that guy that was like upset that I? Okay, good. Where is that guy that was upset that I was going here? Those guys are useless. I mean, to the point where they're supposed to be controlling this area to some extent, and they aren't. So here we have more customers. They're okay, beautiful. We want them to peak again so we can deliver our blow. So what's happening here? So they're who are they talking to? I'm not sure. Yeah, get off hill and get him. Yeah, those guys on the hill in our base are definitely useless. This guy is peeking out. Those guys are peeking out. They're 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 not helping us at all. The IS-3 is playing very well. He's playing between the flanks and he's engaging now. So we can no, he can because the CDC is a nuisance. He's picking again. Now this tank, guys, look at this. I want to show you something. Why this tank is beautiful. Remember that gun depression that we were talking about and the gun that's very snipey if it cools down? Now we're gonna let him peek one more time. We want him to peek. The game is very equal. And okay, what's good about this tank? Look at that gun depression, even when I'm going backwards. Now a lot of Japanese tanks, even though like this STB, like the tier 9 from this line, they have incredible gun depression. They can only do it forwards. This tank is all around. So any way you look, you can get your 12 degrees of gun depression. And this is where that's the strength of this tank. So we're turned backwards, but we're getting an incredible depression here. So why is he not peeking again? Okay, now this guy is peeking, and he's trying to give us a shot. The STB said, "Oh my God, hold on, my turret." No, okay, we were able to. The STB is really being a nuisance. Now we have to try to hit this guy here, and we can't. Okay. Okay, the STB is dead, and now we can work our magic a little bit. Now we're back in business here. Trying to give a shot to this guy right there, just to tell him, hey, back off. Now this guy here, this Cheery, is really being a tourist, and we're gonna try to take a shot at him. And no, he killed us. Good for him. So 1800 damage, and 500 spotting damage, which is not a great battle, but not a bad battle either. It's just a average battle for me, I would say. Considering I took a lot of damage at the beginning of the game, and we have a few idiots right there, they're dying one by one, useless. It's good to put one tank there, like really, maybe two at most, but not having three, four tanks trying to fight for that little rock where they can hide behind in the bushes. Because at the end of the day, guys, if you play World of Tanks, you need to remember something. You see those lines right here on top? That's the amount of hit points each team has. And the way it works is um, you have to share the amount of damage your team takes. So you have to be at the front lines if you're a little bit, uh, yeah, some side on the hill. Good game, too bad some side on the hill. You see, I'm not the only one. And that was a RHM who said that, actually, the tank that would have been good sitting on the hill there. And he stated something like that because he would have been the fourth tank. Instead of the three, there could have been four tanks sitting there, which is a disaster. Now we're only left with 11 tanks to do the digging. Now here we got 2 points. Okay, perfect. This wasn't a bad battle for us. We're 2 points away from getting our camo. Once I get the camo, I will stop with these missions. I just need two more, so bear with me. We're gonna move on to better tanks. So simple as that. Okay, in this case here, again, we're up against tier 8s. I don't feel the need that I'll have to sling gold. Maybe it will help out a little bit, like with that even TD last battle where I could have maybe took a quick snapshot. But look, we're doing well without it. We can aim for the weak spots. Here, what I usually like doing is I'll probably move to the one line, the E1, and I'll try to use my gun depression to try to hold off that flank because we don't have many tanks moving that way. So far, I'm seeing that most of our heavies are moving to the tank valley, which is at the zero line. Our mediums are moving more towards the middle, which is normal. Um, and this Type 59 is moving towards the one line, which is okay, which is totally fine. Sometimes when you cross here, and there are quick tanks to get there quick, and you can take some damage, but I feel I'll be fine. I won't bleed too hard by crossing here just yet. It's more of a problem when you're playing, I would say, tier 10s, something like an EBR or a bad chat, something dangerous that can get there and give you hell. Okay, this STA is also coming our way, which is a tier 8 premium Japanese tank. The problem of the STA though, it does have good gun depression. It does have a decent gun for its tier, but the turret is super weak, and the entire tank is super weak. So um, unless he wants to push in, and that's exactly what he's doing, which is okay. Now I want to wait here a little bit, and I want to see if they're coming to the one line at all. I'll be a little bit patient, because if they do have something coming this way, it'll probably be something heavy. Our IS-3 is claiming the zero. We can see that there's not many heavy tanks on the other flank, and here's our first customer. We bounced one, we gave him one, and that's exactly what we were expecting them to do. Because our heavies are not encountering any resistance just yet. So we see there's an IS-3, so then we know their heavy guys are here, and that's fine. Now we have this T-57 here that's pushing our medium tanks. I don't know if you guys can see him, but I do. And this defender right there, all I have to do, this STA, yeah, he's got to run. He can't stay there. Yeah, this defender is trying to find our weak spot, and there's a heavy tank moving through the bottom there, which is a problem to an extent, but it's okay. We'll meet him right here as he pulls out. And this medium tank was in our way, so we delivered a quick shot and we missed it, which is okay, no big deal. Now this Scorpion is a soft tank. I can just take a quick snapshot. As long as he shows his turret, we're okay to now this IS-3 just got away with a free shot, so he's probably going to peek again. It's just the nature of the business, and we're going to hit the IS-3 and we bounced him. which is okay. Probably should have shot um, the Scorpion instead. This would have been a guaranteed penetration, and that's what we're gonna do this time. We're gonna hit him, and we're gonna take a bounce off of our. Okay, so this defender is really trying to engage us. He's getting closer, and we notice him. We're by ourselves. There's nobody in the back, and we're gonna request a little bit of help from our team. Thank you. And somebody did realize that I'm by myself here, and he decided to give us a little bit of help. Now this defender here, he knows we're here. The IS-3 just took out the medium, and look at these campers again on top of the hill. One of them should have been an A1, and I would have been covered at least if I was gonna get pushed. Okay, we're gonna track him, give him one shot. So we did 1,000 damage and 1,200. So next time he peeks like that, I'll be his first target. He's not gonna look the other way. Now the Scorpion just shot, he missed. Now I want to just turn my turret a little bit to tell him, hey buddy, you have a shot, you have a shot. And as he's gonna try to peek out, we're gonna try to deliver one. Now we're gonna stop here for a second, and we're gonna look this way. Okay, we're gonna track him, and we'll trade a shot. Now this shot that I traded is not ideal for us because he's got 390 alpha damage, and I only have 360. So these trading shots are no good for us, but we don't have much of a choice because okay, the size 3 doesn't have a gun depression. I should be able to get one more shot into him, unless yeah, he's got no gun depression. If he's gonna try to roll my way, um, what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna load my last shot, a gold round, just to make sure I can put one X-ray. Right now we're at 2,600 combined. I doubt we're gonna make the top 3 really. But if we'll make the top 7, which is okay. I can do that mission 5 times, and I completed it twice already. So, like I said, I'm not far away from being overplaying this tank for the night. We have our win. We've collected the times 2 on it. Now, I am a little bit of a okay. We're gonna track him, and we're gonna get killed. We knew that we had a little bit of HP left in us. We have 3,000 combined, and I hope that it's enough to get us the 2 points that we're looking for to move forward. Um, the biggest problem here is, as you can see, there is nobody on this flank at all. We have a lot of guys sitting in the middle. We did manage to claim this part of the map, which is great. Pushing wasn't ideal, I guess, because they were camping back here, and this is an open area where we bled some tanks, and that's where the pushing stopped here. And we have a soft tank here, a soft tank here, a soft tank here, and then a few tanks with a little bit of armor. They're just, I mean, I don't know what these two guys in the back are doing. Like, like I don't know. I have no clue. Maybe they're looking this way. Well, if one of them would have been here somewhere behind the rocks, at least every time they would have peeked and tried to go against me, this guy or this guy, they would have received shots. So no thinking at all. Now this guy relocated to this position slightly late, but he's not even looking down this line. He's back here simply because if they start popping around this area, he can give them shots. So not too much thinking is done here, for instance. And exactly as we were talking about, now they're using the depression, and yeah, yeah. Okay, well, I think we still have a chance of winning this game, but their team has to push, and the HP is very similar. So who knows? This guy here is not a bad player, definitely. He's got the nice camo there from one of them loot boxes. It's a Japanese camouflage, really nice. So he's doing a good job, but he's also by himself. I guess the guys that were supporting him or he was using as support are gone. Let's see. Okay, well there you go. This guy is just sitting, aiming hoping for somebody to come out and, uh, you know, expose his tank to his two cannons. I mean, I don't know what he's thinking. So not much going on with him. This RHM, okay, he's looking. He knows there's a couple tanks there he's trying to get a shot off. But again, guys, how long do you want to be zoomed in and just look like, look into this area? That's the problem with these some of these. And here's another one, just the same, the same thing. This guy's slightly better. He did mark his gun a little bit, at least with 1 star, so he's okay, I guess. Nothing incredible, but okay. And the Scorpion, another guy. So we have a lot of guys sitting in the bushes, pretty much uselessly, and they do as well. If you look at their team, there's a guy here. Okay, their Scorpion is moving just a little bit. They're trying to surround the size 3. These idiots are not reading the play. They're surrounding him. As soon as this guy dies, and he died, our chances of winning this battle are even slimmer. So from, I think, they're pushing now. So who knows? Who knows? Okay, okay. So who knows? The HP is very similar. I doubt that these guys are able to make the change. Are able to make the change in this game. Anyways, let's move to our next battle, and we'll come back to see the results. Yeah. So now, um, let's play the let's play the tier 8 ELC. It's a tier 8 tank. It's a real it's a very nice tank. Right now we have 11,000 almost 11,000 World of Tanks rating. We played 3 battles, and that last battle is gonna maybe drop us slightly a bit. Now, when you play this tank, don't expect make to get a great win rate off of it. It's not gonna happen. Now, if you as you noticed, I play my World of Tanks completely vanilla mode. I don't have the need to really see the XVM. What are the chances of us winning? I don't look at that. I just try to enjoy my game the way it is. And if I do encounter a good player, then hey, I'm definitely up for the take. Now, this tank here is not gonna work great on your win 8 rating, but you can still make decent experience. You can make okay. Like, it's not a great farmer either. Don't think you're gonna make millions of credits using this tank. It's just not that type of a tank. But what this tank does have is the fun factor, especially if you know how to use it. So let's just hope we don't get like a crappy map like Ansk or something like that's gonna hurt this tank. Um, this map is okay. I mean, it's not the I personally don't like it, but it leaves a little bit of room for maneuver for a light tank, especially if we go into like F5 area. So our job is really not to fire. Our job is to just give intelligence to the rest of the team so they know how to move. So this is the role of this little um, shyster. Let's just call it that way. Okay. Now, as you can see, their team has about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tier 9s. No, actually 8 tier 9s, I believe, and 7 tier 8s, which is okay. I usually like playing this tank. I don't mind if there's tier 10s with this tank because I don't really get to fire much anyways. For me, this is just um, a scouting game. Now, they have an elk ELC as well. And if we spot each other, that's going to be a little bit of an issue. But if we don't, then perfect. Now, I have the advantage if he's going to try to climb up this way or if he's going to try to play the field. Now, we're spotting for our team. We're covering a good amount of the map. Um, yeah, I might want to just take a risk here and go a little bit closer to this bush because I want to spot as far as I can. Okay, let's hope no one comes from the top. Yep, and we do have some other players coming from the top, which is not ideal. A couple of our guys are trying to push that hill, but once you push this hill, I've noticed you're on a disadvantage. Going up there and supporting them is not okay. Their ELC is playing the far line there, and no, he just disappeared, and some guys missed him. So we're just gonna sit tight and wait for our guys to make the advancement. Also, if their ELC is gonna advance any further here, I will be able to spot him. Okay, we just spotted something there. Okay, and we are gonna open fire as well. We're gonna try to get rid of this tank, and we're getting fired by that guy there. So we're gonna go on a reload. Yeah, we're not in a good position here. Their ELC is coming. Okay, good. One more, and their tank took us out. Okay. Um, yeah, that's how this map goes. It's not one of our better games in it, believe me. But we work with what we have. Let's get out and go to the next vehicle. We'll play another game with the ELC. Hopefully, we'll get something nice like Malinovka or some like an open map. I would say that will benefit us. Okay, we got some tokens. Yeah, that was a win. Was it a win? Hold on, or the tank's not even out yet. Nope, the tank is still in battle. It's not even out yet. So yeah. Hmm. Okay, let's play this Chinese tank. Now this tank, the way I equipped it, usually I would like to have a bounty aimer here, but right now it's on another tank, so we're just gonna play with that. This is a great tank, by the way, for its tier. Now the only problem is we're up against tier 10s. So in this case, the game is not treating us very well. Um, yeah, because my penetration it's only 225, even though I use gold rounds fully on this tank. Makes no sense to use the regular rounds because they do less damage and they have less spend, so it's becoming a waste. So this tank, if you got this tank, anybody got this tank, um, don't try to be a chiseler and save. You run this tank to open up its full potential. Now, if we can just get this guy to move a little bit, and he's going to the hill. I get it. I get it. Okay, so we're going to use another booster, and we're going to try to get behind a little mountain there. Now I have a lot of tanks following me. The VK there is doing a good job. He's actually playing it right. But we have the tier 10 tank with a super conk pushing the other way, and the Badger decided just to sit in the middle, which is a complete waste. I'll be very honest with you. And we didn't penetrate him. There you go. You see, imagine I wasn't using gold. It would. Okay, what was that? We just lost the tier 8 tank for nothing. Pretty much for free, and at least we're getting some spotting damage here, which is okay. Now we're gonna try to do a quick peek here, and we're gonna go right back. We did get spotted. I don't know if it was done by this 430. Maybe it could be a proxy spot or somebody in the bushes back there. But either or, we're just gonna give out a little peek again, and we're gonna fall right back down. I'm trying to keep the gun up because as soon as I turn the gun down and it goes up like this is a super weak spot right on top where that B is. So in order for me to not expose my weak side, I have to keep the turret up. And right now I'm just trying to spot. I'm not trying to really, well, I'm trying to do some damage, but nice side shot possibly. Yes, yes. We just gave him a real nice smack for 800, and at this point the guy is a one shot. Now I was thinking what happened there. If I manage to get rid of this guy, that's gonna be minus the tier 10 tank from the enemy team, and this is exactly what we need. Okay, we're taking some. Okay, that guy here could have killed us, and he only did 300 damage to us. So we know they have a tier 10 TD sitting all the way in the back on the A8 B9 somewhere in the bushes there behind a rock. So we're not going to push at this point. We have about 1,000 damage combined. We're just going to wait. And we're going to let him come. Now what I'm going to do here, oh, that was a nice shot to be honest by our artillery. I'm not sure how he didn't do any damage. So we're going to peek again. Just give it a little peek. There you go. And we're going to go right back down. Just want to expose our, most armored sides. Okay, he's running away. The story is ending bad for him. He knows that. And here, we're just going to try to peek out maybe and clean him up. There you go. And we're going to back up. Excellent. Excellent. Perfect. Now, look at all these snipers. I mean, Jesus. There's like, what, 3-4 guys on top of that hill. This guy here already down on half of his hit points. And we know that they have a TD there. Now, what I want to do, though, I have the boosters. And because I have the boosters, I want to try to make it. I want to try to make it to this mountain. Now, there you go. I spotted him. Come on, guys. Deal some damage. Deal some damage. Okay, we missed him, and it's okay. I can't believe nobody hit him. I can't believe that. Even though he's lost half of his hit points. Okay. But it's not from us. So we did 1,000 spawning damage. We did 1,000 combined damage. So 2,000 combined damage. And that's... I think there was somebody there. Hopefully I hit him. If I did good. If not, well, we'll know at the end of the game. Now, the HP is very similar. So we can still lose this game. And we have their tier 8. We'll have their tier 8. Moving down the middle. That badger is just... Where's that badger? It's not in our view range, but... How much? He has full HP, and I guess he's dealing damage to the T-32, so... Look how many tanks full HP they have on their end. So we're gonna peek. Again, to see if we can spot something. And indeed we did. Indeed we did. Okay, I'm gonna back up here again. There's another 10 minutes to the beautiful shot, but he didn't get to do any damage. What we're gonna try to do here, we're gonna try to peek out from this flank one more time and see if we can spot something from this end. Did we get lid? Yes, we did get lid. So we know the enemy's there. They're being very patient. They didn't want to take their shot because they know they might not be able to penetrate me. And now that I disappeared, we're gonna try to break this tree and go back, just like that. Now, when we peek over here next time, that artillery probably figured I was faster than I am, or I was gonna rock into that point. But okay. Okay, now we got a hero that wants to come our way. And it's fine. Perfect. Thank you, artillery, for tracking me. It was helpful. Now he's moving up the hill. He's a dead man. Oh no! Okay, I turned on the rockets, tried killing him by ramming, but somebody else finally helped me. Okay, now looking at this battle here, I did 2,000 damage and I did 1,000 spawning damage, so we have 3,000 combined. Not a bad battle at all. Not the best one, not the worst one either. So we're going to try to peek and see if we can light up that 183, and indeed we did. And he just peeked out and took our poor soul out. And we'll just hit this guy for another 700. We're going to back up. We're gonna go forward. Okay, well, just got surrounded from your flank, from every single flank possible, and we still have the same Badger in a tier 10 sitting back and I guess working his XVM. So this is what we're up against. Nonetheless, guys, we did 2.7 almost damage, over 1,000 spotting damage. We're probably at 3.7 combined. We'll take this battle the way it is. We went to the front lines. We didn't bushwank with the rest of the campers, and we played well. And that's all we can ask from ourselves. Now, a lot of the streamers, when I'm watching them, they will. Yep, we got an extra two tokens. Let's go take a look. A lot of streamers, if I some of the more famous streamers, when I watch them, I don't really have the patience to watch them so much because oh my God, we need one more. So I don't have the patience to watch them so much simply because their gameplay, yeah, they're getting some to good positions, yeah, they're getting some shots off, but it's a boring gameplay, and they call it we're just chilling here, we're chilling and we're feeling really happy about it. Well, hey, you can chill and be very happy about it. I'm not really chilling with you when you have a park tank behind the house and a minute and a half went by and you're chilling and you're happy about it. I understand that some battles require to be patient and some battles require um, a little bit more diligence towards the enemy. I get it, but when you play your game like a camper and all you care about is that XVM and getting some shots in, and you don't really up there with the rest of the team trading damage or go to the front lines and spot, it's becoming an issue. Yeah, we're gonna platoon up with this guy simply because we make a little bit more credits, another 15%. We'll take that. It's totally fine. We don't know who they are, and we're doing this just to make a bit more credits. That's all. Now let's move to sorry about that, to this side of the map. 1 second. Yeah, I'm sure you are. Okay, sorry guys, that was my fault. I should have stopped. I know. Call me names, I know. I do believe you. We want to put ourselves in a position where we can use our gun depression. What's spotting us? Maybe from there, maybe. From there, maybe. Our KV2 decided to go to his garage sooner than he needed, which is okay. Look, it's his life. We're not gonna tell him what to do. Actually, I'm surprised they managed to kill something. Let's advance this way. Maybe take a hold down position here. Okay, it's okay. We took one shot. We're okay with that. Yeah, now he knows he's in a difficult position, and it's okay. Now we can also not sure how he panned me and where, but okay. Okay, artillery's trying to hit us. Yeah, the Type 63 is just giving us a hard time, so let's see if we can. Yeah, we're getting killed in this area here. We're gonna back up a little bit and we're gonna try to stay alive a little longer. I'm not gonna fix my radio operator simply because. Oh my god, what a disastrous battle. Disastrous. One of the worst battles I've had in a long time. Was talking about all that pushing and got spanked. Okay, so just give me a moment. Let me just close this.